Hello, folks. My name is Ernest. Thank you for being here. Before I begin, I want to let you know this episode is fully organic. No AI or aggravating mystic word salad. I'm a real person with my own opinions, which I make no apologies for. I'm no scholar, just someone with a bit of common sense who tells it like I see it. I just ask that you watch the episode to the end, and if you liked it or disagree, reach out to me because I believe your opinions are important and may be equally valid. I'm finally going back, way back, to episode 2 of when I first started the Advanced Perception series to dive a bit deeper into a very important subject I think you're really going to enjoy. Symbiosis, or simply the concept of you scratch my back and I scratch yours. Here's a brief personal story to clearly illustrate what I'm talking about when a perfectly good business is run into the ground. About 3 years ago, there was a big change at a local restaurant I've been going to for years. That change was the restaurant being turned over to the owner's son after the father died. Now, before this happened, the restaurant was doing fine. Good food, reasonable prices, and most importantly, a friendly owner and wait staff. Practically the moment the son took over the business, changes were made, and not for the better. He got rid of the great, friendly, reliable staff who had been working there for years, replacing them with cheap, clueless teenagers and raised prices significantly. So, as a predictable consequence, the business rapidly started spiraling down. And it was not due to COVID, the economy, or anything else in any significant way. It was principally due to him. Now, I have quite a bit of experience in the restaurant bar business. And when called upon, I can help failing businesses, particularly bars and restaurants. So one day I'm sitting at the bar having a beer and a sandwich, and the son, who I already knew because he worked there with his dad for several years, actually spoke to me. Something the father routinely did, but the son never had any interest in because he wasn't exactly a people person. I found, but never said anything to his dad. He had all the warmth of a prison guard. No, wait, I've actually known more pleasant prison guards. I'll just say his demeanor was as though you just killed his entire fucking family. I'm not kidding. So I asked him how business was going. I already knew it was doing pretty badly. And he said, not so good. So I said to him, I have a great deal of experience in the restaurant and bar area. Would you be interested in professional advice? He said, sure. So I explained that I had already identified about 10 issues and that I would work up a much more comprehensive report and my fee, which is quite reasonable, if he was interested. His response was stupefying, but not totally unexpected, because I already knew this guy was roughly equal parts arrogant asshole and idiot. Very briefly, before I continue, if you're enjoying this episode, please do subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss an episode. Because with the more subscriptions I get, the more people get to experience a very different perspective on subjects such as this. Now, back to the episode. So instead of showing the courtesy of even entertaining the idea of paying my fee to potentially save his business, he showed zero interest, apparently believing that a person with that much knowledge is going to tell him everything he needs to know for the cost of a sandwich and a beer, having no grasp or appreciation for the concept of symbiosis, expecting something for nothing rather than something for something. He looked at me and laughed and said, "You know what gets me? What I don't understand? Why can't people just give me their money and leave?" I said, "Are you serious?" And he said, "Yeah, customers always have so much bullshit with them. Like, they expect you to talk to them or be nice to them. Fuck that. I just want them to order, eat, and leave." A year and a half later, the business was closed. Gee, I wonder why. If you've stuck around this long, thank you. And now I'm going to explain what was really going on here. The primary problem with the owner of this place was his complete disconnect with reality. Apparently, no appreciation or understanding of symbiosis. The human connection, the likability, and stability of an owner, manager, and waitstaff are essential. And apparently, as restaurant chains are failing all across America, corporate America doesn't understand this. And the main reason they're failing, therefore, isn't that surprising, since most corporate chains and their executives are directed by cost cutting, emotionally blank psychopaths. I'm going to finish this up because I don't want to talk your ears off. So I'll just finish by saying this. When it comes down to it, I believe it's self evident that all of this is because of a lack of any real human connection. And this is the reason for the absolute necessity of understanding and appreciating symbiosis. If your actions show that people are just cattle to you, that you don't truly give a damn about the needs of those you are interacting with, normal people, non psychopaths, pick up on that. It's only a matter of time until those people avoid you. And it doesn't matter how good of a damn deal you're offering. And this is something that big corporate and their psychopathic business model will never understand. Until next time, this is Ernest, and that's all I've got for today.